Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here with the Sukhoi 30 and we're going to be looking at the new flight model for this thing. Any information you want about this mod, Discord, all that kind of stuff will be in the video description below, so have a look there. This Sukhoi 30, flankers, you know, they've been wildly known as being deadly in dogfights, and with this new flight model that this thing has, and a lot of other very cool features, I'll talk about them later. This thing actually starts to behave more like a flanker would with thrust vectoring, with 3D thrust vectoring. And this thing is an animal. Watch this. Into the merge here with this Hornet. Fox 2. That narrowly missed. And look at this, Hornets gave me his 6, he can't do anything. Fox 2. And he's dead. And keep in mind, the Hornet is a very good dogfighter as well, especially in these high off bore sight. It's got very good min-range performance, and he could do absolutely nothing about that. By the way, do you notice the new Betty sounds for the Sukhoi 30? So a lot of work has gone into this thing, and it's turned into quite an amazing flanker mod actually, especially in dogfights like this. The 3D vectoring, thrust vectoring is amazing on this thing. Very good. So I'm sure they've done a lot of work on this thing, but so far what I've noticed is they got things like wing flex on here now. When you fly really fast, your wings will flutter, kind of like the F-16 module. I've also noticed that they have an auto GCAS, or, you know, others may know that as a ground collision avoidance system. So if your nose is down the aircraft and your pilot is G'd out, like he's gone, he's unconscious or whatever, the aircraft will pull up to avoid ground collisions. So there's quite a lot of new features in this thing, but above all else, it's that 3D thrust vectoring flight model that they put in this thing is quite amazing. And so here we're going to go to another merge. After a couple of Fox 2 fights, we'll do some gunfights only into the merge here. And look at that. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at that nose come around. Oh my god, good luck fighting this thing. Look at this. He's trying so hard to keep his lift factor on me. And I'm just gonna fly to his high 6 like this. Look at this. He cannot... If he has any chances, his 9X might make the turn, but I don't think so. Here we go. Locked, Fox 2. And dead Hornet. It's amazing, man. This is exactly why the flankers are so feared in a dogfight. You know, you can see how deadly they are with the 3D thrust vectoring and how much that changes the entire dogfight, you know, the way it plays out. So if you're watching these videos and you want to get into DCS, definitely check out Apex Gaming PCs. This is where I got my laptop. I'm super happy with what I received. And keep in mind that they have the A-Firm program, which allows you to pay month to month so that it doesn't hurt your wallet too badly. Check out the links below to make your own custom PC that fits your budget. Big thank you to Apex Gaming PCs. Now, if you've seen flankers and air shows, or you've seen like the YouTube videos where they're showing this thing flying around in air shows doing its maneuvers, you know that the things you're seeing in this video are not that crazy. This is very similar, if not, you know, almost the same thing as we see in those videos, those loops and the backwards flips that thing does in the air. Quite amazing. look very gravity defying and physics defying, but it's quite amazing. And you can see that when you apply those, especially coupled with a helmet mounted sight and a Fox 2 that's capable of high off bore sight, exactly why dogfights only last a few seconds with this thing. Into the merge here one more time. Look at this, look at the nose just rip around. Absolutely crushes the Hornet. And here we go. Look at this. I'm just gonna gun him here. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Guns. There you go, Splash 1 Hornet. Keep in mind, like I said, man, the Hornet is one of the NATO side's best minimum range, min radius, I should say, min radius dogfighters, one circle fighters. The modern dogfight where it's all one circle turns and high off bore sight Fox 2 shots, the Hornet is one of the best at that. So to see it getting dominated like this is quite interesting, actually. Now this Sukhoi 30 also extremely good in BVR, but you know, it is a flanker at the end of the day. Kind of think of it like an F-15 equivalent for the Russians. So this thing is very good, but you can see exactly how dominant it is even in a dogfight. I think maybe the only thing that could really give it a challenge, honestly, F-22. You know, the way this thing moves, you can see why the Russians really chose to stick with super maneuverability, as you know, it's absolutely dominating the Hornet here. The thing doesn't even have a chance. I've never seen it go offensive even one time. Into the merge here. This one's going to be a guns only fight. Locked. And let's see what he can do from here. I'm just going to stay offensive on a 6. Let's just see what the plan is for this Hornet here. Keeping him in the assessment window. Pull him into the HUD here. He's desperately trying to keep his lift vector on me, but it's not going to be good enough. A couple of rounds there that missed. A little short there. Nice moves, but I'm just going to roll over top of him, make sure we don't overshoot. That's the 3D thrust vectoring, allowing that to happen. You don't need to do this differential thrust thing anymore. You know, the aircraft is doing that for you. And there he goes over top. Look at this. This Hornet is working very hard.
Altitude low.
Lost his tail. Absolute dominance of this flanker here. And look at this, the Hornet's super slow, so I'm just going to go over top again. You just high yo-yo at will. You know, there's nothing he can do. I can Fox 2 him here, by the way, but I'm not going to. Just because he's not fully damaged. I don't see smoke and stuff. So we're just going to line him up for another shot. Hold on. Let me walk it on. And dead. Also realize the 30mm rounds that this thing is shooting are absolutely devastating. You just need like one hit on a critical area, center mass. One hit with that 30mm and whatever you're shooting is dead. And, you know, when I brought up the whole concept of this aircraft being very good in BVR, but being also exceptional in a dogfight, the point I was trying to drive to was that although it's very good at dogfighting, that doesn't really mean anything for you if you can't get past BVR to get to the dogfight, right? But like I said, this aircraft is also very good in BVR. The Russians now have their new R-77-1s. They have the R-27EA, which is the active variant of the R-27 missile that they had back in the day. So this aircraft is actually quite dangerous in BVR. And if it's unlucky enough to get to the merge, well, it's going to be fine there too, probably. So very nice flanker. And once again, we're into the merge here, and this guy is defensive immediately off that first turn, thanks to the thrust vectoring on this thing, which can be turned on and off at will, by the way. So if you want to maintain your energy a little bit, you can just turn off the thrust vectoring. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Nice and easy. Dead.
Angle of attack.
It's that easy.
Angle
It's
of
that
attack.
easy, man. This thing is
Angle of
amazing.
attack.
This is one
of
of the
attack.
best flankers,
Angle of
especially obviously with thrust vectoring. It's the only one in the DCS sim at this time. I think this is a very good mod that you guys can all pick up. Again,
Altitude
the
low.
Discord link is in the video description below. I highly recommend you check it out. Support these guys. They're doing great work. And I think I'll be using this a lot more in the future.